Even though golf is known for its calm demeanor, precise swings, and charm, every now and then the PGA gives us moments that are anything but human. These were the moments when logic was subordinated and the impossible became a reality. From mind-bending trick shots to comebacks that no one thought were possible. Whether it was a shot that defied physics or a performance that felt like something out of a video game, these jaw-dropping moments astounded fans, commentators, and even fellow pros. So, let's get started. These are the 10 most unbelievable, non-human moments in PGA history. Before we get started, I'd like to do something fun for my subscribers. My goal is to reach over 1,000 subs, and I need your help to get there. To show my appreciation, I'm giving away $100 gift cards to 5 lucky subscribers. The random drawing will take place once we hit 1,500 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe, like, and comment me for your chance to win. Tiger Woods faced a difficult chip shot on hole 16 at the 2005 Masters tournament. The ball was in the rough. He hit it precisely with calm focus. The ball turned left, rolled up, and slowed close to the hole. Then, as fans held their breath, it paused at the edge and plunged in. The audience went wild. Even Woods was amazed. Commentators were astounded by what they saw. It was even referred to as magic by some. Those who saw the shot said it was the best they'd ever witnessed. Woods raised his club and shouted with joy. He had lost his composure. He was aware of the size of the shot. It gave him the advantage and made his opponent pretty uneasy.
Have you seen anything like that?
Later, the movement, the control, and the spin, they were all discussed. Slow replays revealed just how close it came to stopping. It might have stayed out if it had been just an inch longer. However, Woods made it fall as if by will. Today, that chip shot is part of golf history. It demonstrated Tiger's talent, composure, and mental toughness. Years later, it still seems unreal. This was more than just golf. It was greatness in action. Phil Mickelson had never won a major. Many people referred to him as the best player without a title. At the 2004 Masters, he had one last chance. He stood over an 18-foot putt on the last hole. The audience became quiet. After inhaling, he rubbed the ball. It rolled smoothly and straight, then dropped in. The crowd exploded immediately. Phil raised both arms in the air and leaped. Pure joy lit up his face. He had succeeded. After years of close calls, he finally won the Masters. Then, emotions overtook him. He grinned broadly and hugged his caddy. It felt like a big moment. In real time, fans witnessed a man break a curse. In golf history, Phil's jump became a legendary moment. Since then, that putt is regarded as one of the best in the sport. It altered the perceptions of Phil. He was no longer the runner-up, he was a winner. And on Saturday, that last putt was absolutely magical. Louis Oosthuizen stood on the par 5 second hole. Although he started well, he needed more. He hit the tee shot down the fairway cleanly. Then, with a 4-iron from 253 yards, he went for the green. The ball flew high, landed softly, and started rolling. It didn't stop. It found the hole. An albatross. The crowd went crazy all at once. With each roll of the ball, the cheers became louder. Stunned but smiling, Oosthuizen lifted both arms. It was the first albatross on that hole, and only the 4th in the history of the Masters. Then, the momentum changed. It was Oosthuizen who led. In the leaderboard, his name shot to the top. It seemed like a scene from a movie that would be shown over and over again for years. Fans still rank it as one of the greatest shots ever made. A double eagle, that's exceptionally rare, and at the Masters, perhaps, it's not real. That day, Oosthuizen made history with a single swing and a small roll.
Oh, come to Papa. Yes!
On the 10th hole, Bubba Watson's drive went far into the trees. He was off the fairway by 60 yards. The people in the crowd waited. Bubba remained calm. He noticed a small gap. Grabbing his wedge, he put his faith in the hook. He hit the ball with a crazy spin. It hooked almost 40 yards in the air. Fans were leaning in at that moment. The ball landed gently on the green after bending around the trees. It spun within 15 feet of the hole. The gasps turned into cheers. It wasn't luck, it was skill. Pure, bold, fearless skill. Then, Bubba remained composed. He won the Masters after making 2 putts for par. The tears, well, they came quickly. He sobbed into his caddy's shoulder. He later claimed he never made that shot again. He had no desire to. He wished to preserve the memory. It had changed his life. He did it when he needed to. That shot won him his first green jacket. It was his first major victory, and nobody anticipated it. Do you know what you can anticipate? Our next great video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you know when it's next coming. Jordan Spieth was in a difficult situation during a heated playoff at the 2017 Travelers Championship. On the first extra hole, he had a greenside bunker shot. There was pressure. He needed to make a perfect shot to keep his hopes alive. Speith made a focused swing. After a high flight, the ball landed gently and spun into the hole. The audience erupted in cheers. Spieth's excitement was immediately apparent. He lifted his arms in victory and threw his club into the air. It was an electric moment.
He's done it again, just as he did at the John Deere for his first win.
It was more than a simple hole out. It was a declaration. Under pressure, Speith had made a magical shot that had sealed his victory. He'd returned full circle after struggling in previous seasons. He hadn't won since 2015, so the win, it felt extra sweet. The hole out became one of his most memorable moments, demonstrating his composure under pressure. The shot had been repeatedly replayed ever since. It's one of the most memorable shots in recent PGA history, demonstrating Spieth's ability to deliver when it mattered most. Dustin Johnson made history with an incredible drive during the 2018 Century Tournament of Champions final round. On the par 4 12th hole, he hit a monster shot. The ball flew through the air, traveling 433 yards and nearly reaching the green. The crowd went wild.
Unbelievably good. Just go in. Just go in.
It was immediately apparent that Johnson possessed power unlike any other. He had a pure swing, and the outcome was astounding. Driving almost the entire length of a par 4 hole required strength and skill that few could match. Following that, Johnson remained calm. He was not going to let the crowd's cheers distract him. He was still able to save par on his second attempt. His massive drive was a showstopper, but his ability to stay focused under pressure was just as impressive. Since then, that determination has become legendary. It cemented Johnson's reputation as having one of the longest and most powerful drives in all of golf. His presence on the course, that was undeniable. At the 2002 PGA Championship, Tiger Woods found himself in a difficult situation during the last round. The ball sat deep in a fairway bunker on the 18th hole. The majority would play it safe, not Tiger though. With a 3-iron in hand, he locked in. The swing was spotless. The ball soared from the sand and cut through the air, and softly, it touched down on the green, and the crowd erupted.
Oh my word. That is one of the best I've ever...
Fans knew right away that they'd witnessed something extraordinary. In addition to skill, the shot required guts, concentration, and control. On a course where precision was essential, Tiger demonstrated once more why he was the best. He then made a birdie and continued to play for the title. Even though he didn't win the championship, that single shot became one of the tournament's most memorable moments. It is still regarded as one of the greatest fairway bunker shots in history. Tiger transformed a risky situation into a highlight reel moment, demonstrating once more that he could do the impossible. At the 1975 Masters, Jack Nicklaus was challenged in the last round. He stood over a 40-foot birdie putt on the 16th hole. The pressure was intense. Tom Weiskopf and Johnny Miller, two competitors, they weren't far behind. Jack needed magic, and he delivered. The ball rolled across the green, curving perfectly, and dropped in. At that point, Augusta National shook with excitement. Nicklaus didn't simply sink a long putt, he altered the course of the tournament. His concentration, poise, and skill, they all came together in that single shot. He walked off the green with a confident stride. That putt allowed him to hold off the chasing pack and win his 5th green jacket. It was a pivotal moment. His momentum changed, and he never looked back. Already a legend, Jack Nicklaus demonstrated once more why he was considered golf's golden standard. This was one of the most baffling and memorable collapses turned redemptions in PGA history. Robert Garrigus entered the final hole of the 2010 Jude Classic with a 3-shot lead. He could win with just a bogey, but under extreme pressure, he lost control of the hole. He carded a triple bogey, blowing his lead and landing in a playoff that he would eventually lose. The Golf Society looked on in shock. A victory had slipped through his fingers in the most dramatic way.
Clear your mind.
There you go.
Okay.
That's a relief.
But what came next was what really turned this moment into a comeback. He transformed one of golf's most painful blunders into a tale of determination and redemption. What made the moment unbelievable wasn't just the collapse, but how Garrigus recovered from such a crushing blow. Many people thought his career would take a downturn after the playoff loss, but he bounced back, winning his first PGA Tour event the very same year. And these are some of the most incredible, not human moments in PGA history. If these shots blew your mind, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more incredible golf stories. What was the most surreal moment for you? Please share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. See you in the next video.